that chill in the air. Started to kind of lose it during the day today. Now this morning we were cold in the 30s, 40s, and low 50s in the metro area. No freezing temperatures, but probably cold enough for some patchy frost, especially a little bit farther to our north. Now daytime highs were in the mid and upper 60s. Kind of surprised. I thought we would at least stay right below or just at average, but we were warmer than normal, and we saw a bit of sun and cloud kind of mix, and plenty of sunshine outside, at least at the moment, as it is a kind of a pretty sunset with that mix of sun and clouds all day today. 62 degrees our current reading. Winds out of the east at 13 miles an hour. As I'd been mentioning, as soon as you get a wind coming off of the Gulf, either from the east, southeast, south, southwest, that immediately starts increasing the temperature. Now we did get a bit more cloudiness during the day today, and never overcast, nor are we going to be mostly cloudy or overcast over the next couple of days, but we'll definitely keep some clouds around through the weekend and warmer temperatures. Those winds now out of the east, that will continue throughout the day tomorrow, really through the weekend, and going into early next week, although eventually it'll be more of a southeasterly wind, and that has been the reason why the humidity has been increasing. Would not describe 50s or even dew points in the low 60s as muggy, normally what we would get in the summertime, but definitely a more humid feel. And with that increase in humidity, that may start leading to some patchy fog. Now, I don't think it's going to be an issue tonight or overnight, but as those dew points continue to rise on into Saturday, it will likely be an issue come late Saturday night and going into early on Sunday morning. So out and about late Saturday and then into early Sunday, may have to deal with some fog, and that may be a continuation through Monday as well as Tuesday morning before we get another front to move on through. Now our forecasted temperatures through the evening and overnight, not going to drop much. We'll probably be in the 50s on both sides of the lake, no 30s overnight, and high temperatures warming into the upper 60s and low 70s tomorrow and into the Sunday and into the start of next week. We're in the upper 50s, low 60s outside at the moment. And as I said, with the humidity kind of steadily on the rise as well, temperatures are not going to fall nearly as much. So maybe a few upper 40s farther north, but most of us will be in the 50s as we get our day started on Saturday. And also, while there is a little bit more moisture around, not really seeing any triggering mechanisms for real rain chances, even going into next week, as we will finally see another strong cold front move on through. That easterly wind, as said, will start to become more of a southeasterly wind. So that just keeps the humidity and increases the humidity right through the course of the weekend. There will be kind of a couple of fronts moving into the vicinity, but generally staying to our north and west. So I really don't see us with any rain as we go throughout the weekend. So outdoor plans, while we won't have that Christmas chill, at least we will be mostly dry. Going to next week, that's when we'll start to see some changes. As I'd been talking about yesterday, that cold air has now been cut off from us as the upper low is lifting more into eastern Canada, kind of now moving more northeast to Hudson's Bay. And there are several disturbances in the upper atmosphere coming eastward, but they all stay to our north, at least through the next 4 to 5 days. One such disturbance will move across the northern plains Midwest, so not far enough south to really do anything for our temperatures or rain chances. Here comes another trough again, staying more Midwest, northern plains. And then as we get finally into mid next week, here's when we get this big dip in the jet stream and a reinforcing surge of what could be some of the coldest air we have seen in a while, depending on which model you look at, as we approach the last weekend before Christmas. So the good news is it does look like we are going to see a surge of colder air right up to the point of Christmas, the kind of weekend before and into Christmas Day. Now there does look to be kind of a warming trend by Christmas. It'll be really dependent upon how cold we get before to see where the temperatures are for Christmas Day. And the models are still not in perfect agreement with just how cold we will get for next weekend. So we'll be looking forward to that. High temperatures, though, through the next several days, staying in the 70s. We will get that front to move on through. Strong front, not much rainfall with it, maybe some showers early on Thursday morning, and then highs will be in the 50s by the end of the week.